Oh,
Oh?
you good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Find anything you like?
A few. Um, yeah, I'll get your opinions on them another day. I've had enough of between being in a hospital I didn't want to be at and trying on stem cells just to see what they would look like. Yeah. Too many people that looking at me and treating me and then also having to look at myself and remind myself all the time of what happened and dad and yeah, I've had a day.
I'd imagine. Oh, there's a Popo over there,
Nice.
just chilling out. Anyway, I guess I wanted to tell you too. Uh, I know. The other day when I helped the person buy their vehicle with them, um, that seemed out of pocket or whatever. Oh,
Yep.
Reyna, is that you?
Hi, Bishop.
Hi, how's it going?
Oh, just Los Santos things. How about you?
Los Santos things.
I got shot.
Oh God. You
But
okay?
yeah, locals are bitches.
Yeah, that they are.
But yeah, I'm good. My car hasn't broken down today, so I'm not like on the verge of losing my mind. So there's that.
That's good. Hopefully it stays that way today.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, it was good seeing you.
Good
Hopefully you
seeing
don't get
you.
shot at again.
Yeah, stay safe out there.
I shall try to. See you
Okay.
later.
Yup, bye.
but I didn't get the same opportunities as our brother for various reasons, and so it also helped that I was not wanted in my home for. I mean, it was obvious to me, probably not to Oliver, but I feel like I financially burdened my side of the family, and so when I moved out, I saved up as much money as I could. And when I backpacked around, I just used the money that I had saved up to survive, basically.
Okay.
And it was it was rough. It sucked really bad. There were times where no tent was an option, or when my car broke down and I didn't have one, and I started traveling on foot and all that stuff. It was a struggle, and to to be able to give somebody something that they've been longing for, and bringing them joy, even if it's for a moment in a place like this where it sucks, I feel like is worth it in some aspects, at least to me.
You know I got your badge,
So
Bean? I'm up to throw a
you
dance
and
around
Ollie
here.
can make fun of me all you want, and maybe it was also to get pull with the lady, but it was also to help somebody, because money's money, but being
Yeah.
being somebody that can be there for others is, I feel like, something that a Shaw, it's it's not normal nature for them, and going against the grain like that, uh, I feel like is a good way to pull ourselves out of a shadow of someone who was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to do that, but I'm just saying that, and I'm not going to do that for everybody that comes across me. You know, I'm not going to be buying cars for people left and right. But
of course, but she reads
you
my
know,
emails and text messages.
when I got here, T was in a bad way. You know, he lost his house, and you know, he's living in the taxi. But now, with all of us here, you know, we've pulled him out of that. He's in recovery, and you know, hopefully we can help him live his better life. So
Yeah. I should tell you. I told Ollie
Hmm.
about Dad and how I see him and what he did a little bit. I gave him the smallest little bit of detail. He doesn't know, well, none of you really know the full extent of what Dad did to me and my little brothers, but I told Ollie enough that he knows of what he did, at least. And this thing with Sosa, oh shit. This thing with Sosa, I drove him to the clothing store to change into shorts that he could look at tattoos in.
Mm-hmm.
And then he told me that him and Joey had issues. Because Joey, yeah, Joey's like Hazel's thing next.
Ah.
Yeah. So Sosa kind of said that Joey had shot him instead of just like punching or something. Like they had an altercation, and instead of like punching or hitting or yelling, he just shot him. So I get that.
Oh.
But I don't know, something had happened between them both, and Sosa got shot or something. So I pulled back up to here. Oliver was inside getting tattoos by Hazel. And there's a bunch of people out here. I don't even know who they were, but we came up, walked up, and Joey said something, and Sosa just went inside, and then he came out in a flash, and then they walked around the corner all angry and pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just heard gunshots go off halfway down the block.
Oh.
And I know that it's just men being men and hot-headed and angry at each other. But the way that they both were, like, going at each other, and if someone had gotten in the way, they would have maybe pushed them or hit them or knocked them away. I don't know. Something inside me was just like, that reminds me way too much of Dad. And so Sosa called me to come pick him up from prison, and I did. I dropped him off at Caesars, and I haven't heard from him since. But right now, I need a minute to think about that whole thing. Because I get men being aggressive, and I know I hit you guys all the time, like, in good fun, playfully. I'm not hitting you as hard as I could. But
I know Ollie is, but yeah.
True.
He's a sissy.
But like, you know, we're just siblings. I trust you guys. I know you're not gonna do anything like that. I know you're not. I know Ollie's not. I know T's not. Sure, we all get mad at each other and we'll hit back and forth, but, you know, we're siblings. But to have someone that I'm kind of feeling myself get closer to have that kind of temper, I know I'm being a hypocrite, but just seeing that again, after Dad died and he was gone, and I learned to fight for myself a little bit. I needed a second, because for a second I felt like a scared girl standing in front of that shop door protecting Hazel and Ollie inside, like I was with my brothers in a closet, while my dad just beat the shit out of me.
So how about a rematch soon? You were on fire the other day.
Well, at least you had something worth protecting when that was happening, you know? For me, it
Yeah.
was
That was his name.
just
What was the name again?
because he felt like it. And I'm just glad that at least one of the siblings got some good response out of him. I mean, I can't imagine what Ollie would be like if that kind of thing happened to him, you know? But
Yeah.
it's definitely a hard situation, and I can understand a lot where you're coming from with that, because you know, I think we just we're good at gravitating towards, you know, people that may not necessarily be good for us, you know. But maybe that's another reason why I'm hanging out with Sydney, is just because she doesn't seem like, you know, like a bad bitch, or, you know, a person to just fight with somebody around the corner and shoot people. But, you know, I I'm not sure. I don't know anymore. I when I moved away, I thought that was gonna be it. Like, I wasn't gonna see Ollie again. I'm definitely not gonna see my mom again, probably. And you know, when I tried to stand up to Eric that time, I I just when he walked out the door, I knew that was gonna be the last time I saw him.
Yeah.
And to at least defend myself at least once made me feel so much better about the situation. And so I can understand if you feel like distancing yourself away from those situations is a good idea, because of the fact that you don't want to fall into that trap again, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's happened to me before. And it's a lot. It really is.
I know. But the fact
Because you
that
feel.
oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you.
No, you.
Zell, go.
You go.
The
You're a
standoff.
shithead.
I know.
You're a shithead.
But
But oh
oh
my god.
my god, Zell. So hey Sarah. I'm sorry. But like, Ollie said something. So
Hmm.
get up. Get your ass up.
What do you say?
I stood right here after that whole thing happened for exactly like this for about an hour and a half. And I don't know what made me do it. Maybe it's because for a second, when the gunshots were going off and the temperaments were being thrown over there, I thought to myself, oh my god, Hazel and Oliver inside. So I stood here like Dad was gonna come at my little brothers all over again. And I stood here
Yeah.
for an hour and a half. People were sitting on the couches here. Oliver came out at one point and sat over here. But Hazel was still inside, and I could still stand in between everybody. And I don't know
Yeah.
why this instinct exists. I really don't. But I feel like the need to just, as stupidly as it sounds, just kind of stand in the way and take everybody else's punches for them.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it, from what I've gathered of you since I've met you, defending and protecting the people that you care for seems like something important to you. So having that instinct makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah. And today I ran the opposite direction that Michaela ran in. And Hazel followed Michaela, which is good because she could help Michaela. And I was just bleeding on the top of a staircase because I had run and hid because I thought, you know, let's just run and hide. Because I thought everyone was splitting and running. But the local with the gun followed Michaela. And when by the time I got down to the beach, it was just Hazel fighting him while he was shooting. And I ran up and I just kicked that bastard so hard. And I just was kind of kicking myself because I felt like I was too late. And then they were just on the ground bleeding out. And I went to Hazel first, obviously, because I don't know Michaela that well. But then I went to Michaela once the trooper got there. And I just was standing there and I was like, why didn't I just stand there and take the hits? And then I realized, oh, maybe because there were two locals with guns and I wouldn't stand a chance. But like, I don't know why I'm still kicking myself over this. They're both fine.
Yeah, well, honestly, the locals here are a lot fucking crazier than anywhere else I've ever been in. So it's understandable that you back down from a fight or two, you know, especially if you're outgunned. And I mean, I did it for a long time with Eric. It wasn't until the very end where I decided that I wanted to stand up for myself, and I kicked myself for not doing it sooner, obviously.
I never stood up for myself with Eric. I stood up for the boys.
Yeah.
In the end, it bit me in the ass, I guess, but...
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many things that I wish were different today, but they didn't. At least you got to guard the door while I looked at tattoos so no one could come in and bother me. That's the only positive thing that happened today. Well, besides everybody
Think I should
living.
get a face tattoo?
You want to get a face tattoo? Damn, okay.
Do you think I should?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen anybody else with it, but with the crown above the left eyebrow.
Do it.
Yeah.
Have Hazel do it. She loves doing face tats.
I might ask, I don't know, because that's going to be a situation where Ollie's going to be like, oh, you're a fucking hypocrite.
Why?
Because, when he got his neck tattoo, I was like, any tattoos, neck and above, just scream drug dealer.
Well, aren't you technically now a drug dealer?
I haven't dealed a single drug to anybody.
Oh. Shit, I'm a drug dealer.
There you go. So you need a neck tattoo and above. Or I was thinking the spade tattoo below the left eye, like on the cheek. That'd be cool. Actually, that's what I'll do. If you get a face tattoo, I'll get the exact same face tattoo. How's that sound?
I am not getting a face tattoo.
Why not?
Because that is some bad ass shit, and I don't have that in me.
Badass shit. What do you mean?
Like, if you get a face tattoo, you are a bad bitch on every level, and I am not that bad bitch on every level.
Maybe I'm not.
I couldn't stand up to Dad, so you know I'm not a bad bitch on every level.
I mean, I almost broke down, sobbed when I got the sleeve done. So I mean,
Oh, Sal.
maybe not in the tattoo game like fucking Ollie is, where he completely kitted himself out in over a week's time of being here.
I don't mean to be mean or like gross, but I'm pretty sure it's a kink.
You know what? I'd believe that. I'd believe it hardcore.
Yeah.
Especially since, yeah, it was like a week and a half and he's just fully covered.
What's
Like,
up, Sarah?
Who fucking does that shit?
True. Hey, Lux. So hey, what's up, Sarah?
But yeah, I thought I'd let you know what my reasonings were other than, you know, big simp energy.
Yeah, no, we just teased you about it. You know, we don't understand why you did it, so we kind of just teased you about it. But like now that I kind of understand, I'm sorry I made fun of you for it.
It's all right. You can make fun of me for it because, like I said, like 30% of that probably was that. So I heard that she had you talk to her sister or
Uh,
something.
which, who are we talking about? Sydney?
Yeah, she said that you had talked to her sister or something about something.
I didn't talk to anybody.
Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I was like in the middle of ransacking a car, I think, when she told me. So,
Yeah, oh,
oh,
yeah, I didn't say anything.